How about that cigar? And thanks so much for watching our live coverage of the 2021 PCA Trade Show.
How about that PCA 21? We're with Pete Johnson. Pete, how are you? Good. We're a little exhausted. It's midway through day 2 of the PCA Trade Show, so we're a little punchy. Yeah, that's basically it. Make sure everything is put away. So day 2, honestly, we have seen a great show so far. What have you seen?
I've seen the same thing. Actually, I'm actually happy that the show is more condensed because the congestion level, you feel like it's more part of a family. I love it. Yeah. I'll be honest. I don't mind that there aren't some companies here because the people that are here are supporting the industry. That's plain and simple.
Well, and you're not the first person to say that live on camera, is that there's some people who have that sentimentality that they've got sales now that maybe would have gone to another company.
I'm not so much about the sales. It's about the community.
Okay.
This community means everything to me. Yeah. I mean, I've been in it for 28 years, and to see this cohesive unit come together a little bit more, I think we're still far away from being locked in. Yeah. But I'm happy that people are busy. Yeah. And we're promoting the culture. And that's what matters.
Well, and it's interesting to see not just you, a lot of other companies have kind of simplified.
Yeah.
So your booth was really extravagant before.
That was this year.
Okay, so there's stuff on the horizon.
That we might go back a little bit different next year, but we're going to keep the same footprint.
Okay. Oh yeah, size-wise, it's the same. Yeah.
It just looks different because we don't have the fucking. Sorry.
Oh, but
big ass, elaborate, banners on the top and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the heavy, $20,000 of drayage booth. So I'm happy that people don't care about that.
Right.
Because that's not what it's supposed to be about. It's not supposed to be about how big your thing is. It's about the quality of the product and the people that are here to support.
I just want to make sure my wife's watching. It's not about how big your thing is. No, sorry.
My wife's happy about that too. Not about yours, about mine.
So
this is what you get me on alcohol. So
yeah. Let's talk about a couple of the cigars that people are going to be really wanting to, like you said, you already sold out.
Well, most of it's pretty much gone.
Yeah, so we know that our viewers.
Fun things that we came out with, they're all pre-booked stuff. Like we have a cigar that we're doing exclusive here, the PCA La Riqueza. So that's 5 5/8 by 54 covered foot. It's a reintroduction of La Riqueza. It's its own expression to La Riqueza. But honestly, we're only booking it here, and whatever is booked here is not going to be delivered until March of 2022.
And definite PCA exclusive.
Yeah, no, absolutely a PCA exclusive. Okay. This became a PCA exclusive. There's only 5,000 units, and I think we might be already there.
So what is that basically? That's like an advent calendar for cigars?
Calendar. This is an idea that I put up on social media. Well, not social media, but BOTL.
Yeah.
In 2009.
Wow.
I basically put the patent on the wall and said, anybody wants to do it, go ahead.
Yeah.
No one did it.
Nobody.
So I decided, okay, it's time.
Love it.
All the cigars in this packaging are 4.5 by 46 winter cigars.
Yep.
15 regular production blends.
Okay.
5 monster blends, 2 Halloween blends, and 2 holiday blends.
Nice.
So these will be out, if all things go right, with shipping.
Yeah.
They'll be out in the stores by mid-November.
Okay.
So everybody can start to open up the doors on December 1st.
Yeah.
But if not, we're going to have Christmas in July next year.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
2021 July.
And then we've got Kohonu 2021.
Yes. So we have a production issue, not issue. We can't make enough Grand Kohonus in Miami.
Okay.
So we decided to bring a new Kohonu 2021 to the market in a reminiscent size of ring gauge. This is a 58. The Grand Kohonu is a 60. a 7x58 made in Nicaragua, based on the Kohonu blend, and that's in hopes that we can bring down the production restraints that we have in Miami a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen, but these are ongoing production. Obviously, everything we do at Kohonu continues. The year is only the year we created it. But it's, Kohonu is a ballsy cigar. I'm hoping that people grab onto it. Bellicosas have never been really in favor over the last few years. Same with torpedoes. Hopefully people will recognize that this is a classic Vitola. Maybe not the size, but the shape of it is classic. It's fabulous. I mean, got all the flavor you want if you want a full, rich body cigar.
Nice. Oh yeah, people are asking about the Halloween series.
The Monster Mash.
Yeah, it's from Monster Mash. So yeah, this has been sort of, I know you try to keep projects as quiet as possible, but somehow little bits always leak out. So we've seen some, little hints
Leaks,
online.
yeah. The Monster Mash, every cigar in there is 1.5 inches shorter than the original Monster. So it's bigger than a Pudgy Monster.
Yeah.
The only difference is that we have the Creature in there. The 14th cigar is the Creature. That cigar is actually a size to itself, but it's based off the Britannica size that we do for the black label and the brown label.
Okay.
So it's based off that size, obviously a different blend, but that's going to be its own thing for now.
Yeah.
And maybe you'll see a bigger version of it later.
Okay.
Don't know. That's going to be fun. The biggest restraint that we have on that cigar is obviously the box and everything. The supply chain is broken right now.
Yeah.
We're getting a lot of cigars in bundles so we can fulfill people that want to refill their boxes.
Yeah.
We're hoping to have all 13,000 units, but based on the orders I've seen, I want to say that it might be also a PCA exclusive.
And these two, I'm sorry if I never have seen these, but are these retail packs new? The ones on the bottom there?
Brand new fresh packs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
brand new fresh packs. This is a way for us to promote the brand and promote people to try the brand out.
Yeah.
Price point is amazing, $35 retail.
You can't beat that.
6x50 Toros. The only cigar in those packs that's regular production is actually the Fausto.
Yeah, and the rest are just for those packs.
Just for the packs.
Yeah.
But we're excited about this. The problem is supply chain again.
Yeah.
Packs were supposed to be in Nicaragua in July this month. Now they're late August.
Okay.
So we're hoping that the project will be out October-ish. Yeah.
Well, and that's one of the things that I'm sure you have these frustrations because you want the consumers to have access to the product. So you just you have to say to the consumers, look, we're doing the best we can.
Just be patient.
Right.
Just be patient. Totally. We're asking the retailers to be patient. All of us on the show floor are working really hard to get the product to people. The difference is between now and when we had the boom in the mid 90s. The boom, people started shortcutting everything. They started using banana leaves to make cigars out of. I can tell you that everybody on the show floor is using quality tobacco. The fermentation, the processing is way better than it's ever been. And I don't think any consumer is ever going to get a bad cigar from this industry, regardless of what you like. Yeah. We're just happy that people enjoy our product. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
So.
And what's just kind of talking about the PCA in general as an organization, we've talked about this a lot in the last couple of days in all the interviews we've done, talking about how, like you said, you love the industry. The industry is important to you. And for our consumer viewers, the people who watch the show and then listen to the podcast and all that, what's like the number one thing you can say to a consumer to go beyond just buying and smoking cigars, to just be a part of it?
I always lean on the education part. Yeah. Just learn about what you're enjoying. Yeah. That's a big thing, because that's what my soapbox really is. The industry as a whole should tell more about what we do. Let the consumers know what we're putting into a cigar. what wrapper it is, because honestly, I'm the biggest cigar nerd ever. I have an Opus X tattoo on my arm. I'm the original OG cigar nerd. And the knowledge I got from these guys that brought me up in this industry is because I asked questions. Keep on asking questions. Learn about what you're enjoying. And knowledge is power. And the more knowledge you have about the product you enjoy, the more you'll enjoy it, right? So just keep on pushing the envelope. Keep on pushing the manufacturers to tell you what you want to hear, what the information is about every cigar. Don't be afraid to ask your tobacconist about the cigar. Don't think you know everything. Walk into the store and ask questions. But promote the culture, because again, we're a different culture. We're like the bourbon culture. We're like the craft beer culture. It's not an industry of tobacco. It's an industry of cigars, premium handmade cigars. So just keep on asking questions, promoting what you love to do. And I'm actually happy because I've seen even more celebrities have embraced it, and they're pushing the fact of like, hey, I smoke cigars. And I think it's great for the whole industry.
I agree. And celebrities from every age generation. It's not just about, and obviously smoking age generation, but it's not just about celebrities who are 60 plus.
Cigars are a time-honored tradition. This is
Absolutely.
something to grow up with and appreciate over time. And the older you get, the more you appreciate the relaxation and the downtime when you're smoking a cigar. I think people have to understand that it's like pouring a glass of whiskey, 18-year-old whiskey. Sit down and relax and enjoy it. It's not a rush thing. It's supposed to be enjoyed. And that's why I love what you guys in the media are doing, is just promoting the culture, and I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's our pleasure, because it's a culture we talk about it's a culture we love, and it's important to us, and we know it's important to you.
No, super important. There's nothing better. 28 years of doing this, there's nothing better for me.
You wouldn't be doing it this long if it wasn't in your heart.
No, there's too much going on in my life that like I could easily sit back and just roll out for the rest of my days, but I want to be here when I'm in a walking chair or or a rolling scooter. It doesn't matter. I want people to appreciate what this industry does for just the mental health and relaxation.
Well, guys, while you're watching, we just want to say thanks again for all the time while you watch these videos of PCA show coverage. Stick with us; we got more coming. But if your brick and mortar doesn't carry Tatuaje, knock them over the head. Tell them they're. So we appreciate you guys, and we'll see you.